Test.
Testicles.
Put that thing closer.
Testicles.
Up there.
Oh.
Test.
Testicles.
Test.
Hey, man.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up? This is Alec, my brother.
Hey, man. It's been like...
How long has it been? Don't you touch me. Get off me.
Get your knee off me, man. All right, it's been like 5 years.
So basically,
Exactly.
we're going to talk about the meal prep business and what happened with MotivEats Meal Prep. MotivEats Meal Prep was a meal prep company based in San Jose, California, and we were doing about 250 meals per weekend, and we were pushing out meals, getting signups with gyms, getting a fridge there, doing a rental commercial kitchen, and it was healthy food for the fitness realm and also for the average consumer, right? So that's like your 9-to-5ers, people that just go to work and just want some meal to eat. And we would bundle these packages with 10 meals and people would order them online. We would market through Instagram. And I'll put some clips here of us cooking in the kitchen and all that.
All the content.
All the content.
All of it. Yeah.
So the first question is, what did MotivEats mean to you? Alec, go ahead and go first.
So, man, as you saw in those stories way back in the day, right, 2018, MotivEats was to inspire, motivate, and uplift those around you to do better in fitness, in health, and to just always pursue like the highest standard of yourself, right? That's what it meant to me. What do it mean to you, man?
Man, so MotivEats is obviously motivation, and like that's ties with our kind of like our aura, our vibe, right? And motivation to us was like, yeah, getting fit, getting right, putting yourself into a gym, and then you're getting better every single day. Those were the things that really thrilled both of us, and that's what the culture was to us, is motivation and food. You want to tie that together. So that was the whole common theme. Yeah. And I'll put the logo here. We had put a marketing team together to create this logo, and it represented like the triangle. It was really simple, and paid the marketing team a lot of money for that, so it was kind of like worth it. So, and we were back in college, keep in mind, so we were quite young in our
26,
in our
25.
early to mid 20s. I was like 22 at the time.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that, man.
Yeah. Anyways, main points. Respond to what happened to the meal prep.
All right,
business.
Nico. So everybody's like, what happened, right? Everyone's asking that online. So what happened, man?
Yeah, so the meal prep business, it is a hard job to do, right? So food business in general, I kept looking at this number. I'll put it on the screen. It said the average profit margin for a restaurant is around 3%, something like that, 2 to 3%. And it got in my head by thinking like, wow, why is it such low margins for food business, right? And so basically what we were doing was catering, mobile catering basically. And it's a restaurant because we're on delivering the meals or having people come to the commercial kitchen. And so I kept looking at the numbers and scratching my head. Why are we breaking even every single month?
Every single month.
I dealt with the back end system of the finances, and I just kept looking at the numbers. Like 1 month will be $700 high, and then another month will be $700 low, and then it just kept going to zero almost. And it was kind of weird because like breaking even was not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to increase your revenue every single month and see growth month to month, but it wasn't happening for us, which is kind of weird. And
so when you get at that point you're like, I remember
we're working 16-hour days.
We had that story. We were on the treadmill and we looked at each other and we were just like, hey man, I think we need to get some jobs or something. Like,
we were breaking even.
It was literally 12 months, but it felt like, how long did it feel like?
It felt like 5 years.
It felt like 5 years because every day was day in, day out, like eating, breathing, like meal prep, fitness, everything. And then there gets to a point like when you're just about to reach the mountaintop, right? But then we had to make a decision, right? For both of us financially. Yeah. And we decided to cut it out.
Yeah, terminate the business.
Terminate the business and the LLC. And we had to basically give it up.
Yeah, it's like, it's the analogy of giving up your kid almost, right? You put so much into it.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it was a heartbreak when 2018 came out.
Yeah.
And we were just like, damn, all this hard work is leading to breaking even, which is not what you want, right? What you want is growth. And I majored in business, and in our classes we create business models, and like you're supposed to see month-to-month growth, and you're supposed to see revenue, and then your profit margin is supposed to be like 2% or higher per month, but we were not seeing that. But just to backtrack, when we did have the business, we were marketing straight through Instagram. We were also doing tabling events with multiple different gyms in the San Jose area.
Yeah, man.
And we went to these gyms and we proposed, hey, can we put a fridge inside your gym so people can pick up? It's gonna cross-market your customers and our customers. And then, we had people, the gym owners, we spoke to them one-on-one, and then we got a fridge inside their gym, and it worked out for a little bit, but then we started noticing it wasn't working out much.
Yeah.
Right?
So we were trying like different like solutions here and there every single day almost, right? And then it just got to a point where we're gonna have to pack it up, man.
So when you're cooking and when you're doing the shopping, the prepping, the cooking, and then the putting it in the fridge to cool down, and then packing, and then shipping it out to the customer, or having them deliver, or having them come to the commercial kitchen, we were finding our cooking times were 12 hours in the whole day. And we're like, why is this taking 12 hours? Like, we're here from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
The system was probably like, what's wrong with the system?
Exactly.
You know?
So our system was messed up. We did not have a standard operating procedure. SOP. And we were just all over the place. We had our ladles and our spoons and our utensils all flared out everywhere.
It wasn't an In-N-Out burger, basically, right? What we were trying to replicate the system. So we were just basically learning on the go. But that learning on the go cost us, what was the cost of that? A lot of time.
So the 12 hours of cooking time was so much because everything was just all over the place. And so we were like, how do we cut this down to 6 hours instead? Okay, let's make sure our spoons are laid out on step number 1. Step 2, let's make sure the cooking rice pots are all here displayed, so that way we don't have to go back to the pantry. That takes an extra 2-minute step. And then we were finding these little things to kind of like jot down and do, like, this is our checklist. This is our step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way till like 50. And we got our cooking time from 12 hours to 6 hours instead. So it was pretty cool to kind of like see that kind of like organizational side of things.
Exactly.
Like you said, you learn as you go.
Oh, I'll tell you one big failure point. We were trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah.
We were trying to do coaching and then mixed with the meal prep business, because we thought if you do more, it's better. But no, that's not the case. I've seen time and time again, what I've learned in entrepreneurship is the simpler it is, the better. So what we should have done was just focus solely on meal prep, but our minds were being brought, maybe we should do some coaching, like fitness coaching at the same time.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but hey, we learned from that.
What I also learned is that,
What did you learn?
Man, if you just took this into catering instead, so catering profit margins are astronomically higher. So you look at your restaurant profit margin. I'll put it here on the screen. The next screen, I'm going to show the catering profit margin. It just got me thinking, like, we should have done catering instead, because you just have a whole boatload of food. You have a contract with a corporate client, like a business, and they charge, like, say, flat rate of like $1,000. Yeah. And your food cost is around 30%. And then, like, you allocate all these costs, but then you actually come out ahead.
If we were in the wrong business, maybe. Business model, right?
So, which brings me to my next point.
What's that?
Cost. How much does this business cost?
What's the cost
of
doing the business?
The cost of doing business for a food company. Off the top of my head, you have food cost, you have operating cost, which is your rent for the commercial kitchen, paying out people, your drivers, you have paying out your cooks, your cleaners if you have people, marketing costs if you're gonna run ads, right? But those were very minimal because we were using Instagram and going to gyms for marketing. Food cost was already standard, 30%, but then you have to add in your material cost, which is the actual meal prep containers. And then you also have to buy inventory for, like, your spoons, your pots, your pans, all these
operational
stuff that break too. Not to mention, like, we needed to rent out some space in the food storage place to put all our food, which was 250 meals overnight. So you got to have initial runway, right? So your capital buffer, right? So your money, right? So you have to have some initial runway capital first in the beginning to float you into the struggle phase, right? So when your struggling phase is like 1 to 2 years, right? You're not going to make much money in the first 1 to 2 years.
You're going to be negative. Negative whatever you invested into the
which
business.
we were experiencing, and I knew that because I took it in my business courses, and it was just not worth it doing 16-hour days. Anyways, family. How has family bond play role in our branding and develop our own personal brands?
I mean, look at this guy, man.
He looked like me.
He looked like me.
We damn near twins. Yeah, it was kind of fun. I mean, just marketing and stuff, going to gyms, and like they're seeing like, hey, these two people look alike.
These two like guys that funny story. If Nico says, "Hey Siri," my phone will respond. Here, watch this. Look at this.
Hey Siri.
Watch this.
Man, they gonna look at your text.
Hey man, there's nothing on there.
All right.
Hey Siri. All right, he has the same goddamn voice as me.
This is hilarious, man.
Yeah, hilarious.
Last thing, biggest takeaway, business is learning experience, how purpose evolves over time.
Yeah.
Nico's path with travel with Nico and financial freedom brand via car camping, etc.
Yeah, so purpose evolves. That's this part of the video. So what do you mean? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Purpose evolves.
Purpose evolves. Sometimes your path may be changed by a certain event and you just got to go with it like the flow of water. You know, you cannot go against the current sometimes. You got to go with it. It ebbs and flows, right? That's your purpose. It just, sometimes it flows one way and you just got to roll with it.
Yeah,
right?
There's like a rock in the way, but you're going to seep right through that rock. Maybe there's another path line for you, you know?
Yeah, so my Instagram is Travel with Nico, and it's all about travel and stuff, and that's what I eventually want to do. And car camping is going to get me there with financial independence and stuff. So it's been a journey doing the car camp stuff. But yeah, Alec, your path merging to Alec Murillo Fitness, online coaching and helping others get lean year round. What is that about?
Yeah, so in 2021, I after all this experience with MotivEats Meal Prep, I merged that into Alec Murillo Fitness online coaching, which you've seen. And I took all that experience in learning, the marketing, the operations, right? And I want to help people. Okay, this is 100% online. I help people stay lean all year round, right? So far, I helped around like 15 to 20 clients, and it's been a journey, man. Like keeping the fitness going, and keeping that brand, and like watching that purpose evolve into helping other people as well. So me and Nico, obviously we're still here, but we got separate paths, and it's cool. That's the answer to where y'all been.
Yeah, it hurt us in 2018 when we had to let go of the business, because you put so much time, so much effort, so much research, so much things into this, and it's like you give it everything you've got, all of what you got, and it just doesn't pan out. It's like, damn, man. It's like, but one thing is like, you cannot quit. You cannot give up. You got to keep going. Whatever you're doing, like it may not be your path, right? Purpose changes over time.
It evolves with you.
If one thing doesn't pan out, okay, try something else, right? Just don't give up. You just can't be a potato and sit there, right?
Yeah.
So that's my message, man. It's like things go wrong so you can appreciate them when they are right, Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, everything is like, it's not failure, right? It's a lesson that you're gonna learn and you're gonna take with you, and then now you know what not to do. Yeah. That's what's better than not even doing it at all, right? So what's the cost of not trying? Is you're gonna make that mistake eventually. So just keep going.
Yeah. That wraps up the video. Don't forget to like the video, comment your thoughts, and yeah. We'll see y'all in the next video. Everybody, so we have our little bro's birthday party. birthday dinner, birthday lunch, whatever it is. He's turning 28.
Not me.
This is not.
Even though I look 28.
Little brother Christian is turning 28 today, so we're celebrating at Olive Garden. We got the marinara spaghetti. Oliver, you got
Rotini, chicken breast, and broccoli, and marinara. Gluten-free, rotini.
Yeah, so I'm not personally skydiving, but my little brother does the skydiving thing all the time, so. It is so loud right now. There's an airplane in the back. Birthday jump. Hell yeah. Did you guys see me at all? Or no?
No, I couldn't. Because it was like, I didn't know what kind of color you had.
Yeah.
You had teal.
Teal color. That was a red.
I don't wanna miss a beat.
Hey, hi there, YouTube. How y'all doing?
Alright guys, so we are in the car and we have the birthday surprise.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chris.
Oh, I got my whole pictures and everything.
You didn't even recognize.
Oh, hey!
So we got the pictures for you. Dude, we got you.
I don't have my phone. Can you take a picture of this?
Oh yeah. Go, can
Happy birthday to the little brother. I didn't even see the cake. 28. Can you take a picture of
He's 28. This is a Nico's living.
Oh.
And that concludes the video. Thank you all for watching. Had a good chance to watch my little brother Chris go skydiving for his 28th birthday. And it's going to be a great start of the summer. We'll catch y'all in the next video.